For me guys, the thing that's going to catch us out now is ultimately where to start on a haircut, isn't it? It's where to start. Where do you start and why? And what we said before guys, what you got to remember is that there's two main areas within the haircut that you can always guarantee you can start there, and that will set you up for some success. Problem area or the focal area. Either one of those. The problem area, what's causing the most problems. With Ryan, what he stressed to me is that the top is pretty okay, and hopefully guys you can see that the top is still quite in line. The length is alright, it's not too heavy, but if you look at the sides guys, look what we got with the sides. Do we see that? In comparison to the top, do we see how the sides look way longer than the top? So we're going to start on the sides guys, simply because it presents the most problem and it's the most technical. The big thing that most people struggle with in this day and age when it comes to doing any kind of haircut, right? How to start it, how to end it, and how to blend it. How to bring everything together to get a really nice haircut at the end. So that's what we focus on today guys. All you've got to do to find out where you need to separate the hairline is simply find the recession area. Okay, so see the little recession area here guys, or the little temple peak point, alright? Just separate that out from top to bottom like so. And everything behind that line belongs to the sides. Everything above and beyond the line belongs to the front or the top or the hairline. So, section comes out, scissor under the section like so, comb lift it on up. Watch what happens guys, comb over the, I beg your pardon, scissor over the top, drops it down into the comb. I want to come up the line just like that. I want to put in our section, our weight line. Just like that, drop it down. Boom, there's our nice little weight line in line with that temple peak point. So here we go, up that line like so, 2, down to 1, cut that section in, working up the line, 3, coming back to 1, nice control each time. Notice how the hair over the ear is getting taken in, round and down. I want to lean that up real nice guys, get that nice and tight over the ear, this time starting to work around the head. So we want that nice sharp shape up. This is how you get it, by leaving weight there. Coming underneath, straight out there we go. Get that section nice and tight guys, and stay in complete control from start to finish. Do you see how guys the fingertips are pretty much resting on the scalp? So that means the hair down there will get nice and lean, nice and tight. See how the scissor being pointed upwards, working from bottom to top. Okay, so from there, comb, section, here we go, top 2 knuckles, bottom 2 knuckles, boom, supporting each other. Clean cutting line, back to front, make that cut, and there we have it. Drop it down guys, always and ever check your section from the back all the way into the front. Look at how that weight just sits. Underneath guys, our comb just glides all the way into the top, and even look what kind of shape we kind of have coming through now. Alright, if you literally look at it to pull it straight out from the head, on the corner here, do we see how, if you can see in the mirror there, short at the bottom, and look what happens, it gradually gets longer and longer and longer towards the top guys. And all I want to do from there guys, just come in, a little bit of point cutting to the top, and just begin to soften everything here and now before I dry it, top to bottom, start to finish, alright? Just to make it as light as we possibly can. And all I'm going to do is make some nice deep incisions into the hairline at the front, and just take it down a little bit shorter guys, but we're not going to put any kind of blunt line in there as such. We're just going to look to make some incisions to make the outline a little bit more soft and a little bit more rounded. Okay guys, so you can see guys what I'm doing, I'm making some nice incisions with my scissor to really make that outline a bit more flush. So essentially guys, what I'm doing with my number 3 is taking down a lot of the excess weight just to make my taper a lot easier. So you're going to see with my shoulder this being brought up and through my weight line. All right. What I don't want to do is bring it up and back out again, because that will create like a wedge, like a disconnection. My number 3 is coming right underneath that weight line, like so. If at any point I feel it's too heavy, guys, I'm going to bring my number 3 over the top. And again, same thing, just bring it right round and out. And think of the sandpaper, guys. Sandpaper is a great analogy for this. I'm going to bring that right down. So once again, you're using the shoulder, and I'm brushing off with my number 3 right through that lovely little bit of graduation there, just like that. That's cool. Pointing the scissor right up to the line, and look how gradually, guys, it just comes in to meet it just like that. I want to connect the two together, just like that. And there we have it. Connecting that shape up, altering that fringe. The number 2 is going to go right up to essentially where the number 3 is. That's going to clear out this little area just like so. All right. The number 2 is also going to carry it just over the ear, just like that, and basically dip all the way into the back. Bringing up my number 2, all the way to where my number 3 is, open it up where I need to, flick it into that weight line just like that. So I'm going to just flick it from the bottom, and you can see, guys, let me just, see the way as I flick it in, it kind of looks like it's kind of half blended already, see that? It doesn't look like it's a harsh kind of 0 line, it looks like a 0 to a 0.5. The one open is going to come right underneath the number 2, like so. Now look, guys, taper's blending. Then of course, 0.5 underneath that. Transition all the way up to the number 2. So here we go. I'm going to open it first of all. Close it where it needs to be. And at that point, guys, we're going to have our taper in play. Just sanding it down where we need to. This time using the corner, guys, to bring that taper together. And flick the 0 whole way up to the top. No strong 0 lines. Flicking that up as best as we can. And we flick it out towards the bottom, flicking that 0 line out, guys, to make it easier to blend. There's no fear of going too high or keeping it too low as long as we flick it out. All right, to the top. And look how easy this is coming to pass, guys. Hopefully you can see when you place everything in the right area, it can become easy. And you can see, guys, even though I've got all this weight, I'm really not compromising the shape.